In this video, we will show you how to replace your front sway bar link on this Honda Accord. This is part of your front suspension, located behind your front wheel. Let's get into it. Okay friends, let's get started on our job. The first thing we need to do is safely raise and support the vehicle so the wheels are off the ground. Now once you have your wheel up off the ground, we're going to continue on to removing the wheel. To do that, you'll find that you have 4 19mm lug nuts and remove the hubcap at the same time. Now that we have the wheel out of the way, we have a clear view of the front suspension. Let's start removing the front sway bar link. You'll find that you have a 12mm head on the mounting bolt that makes its way all the way up through this area to the top. On the top, you also have a 12mm mounting nut. Start taking this apart here. Get our bushings, washers, spacer. There it is, friend. With the sway bar link out of there, the next thing you need to do is clean and inspect the area that it was mounted to. You can see the sway bar here. We'll use a small piece of sandpaper. I have seen small cracks on sway bars before. You do want to pay close attention to that. Now we can get ready to install our brand new front sway bar link. Let's start by disassembling it. Once you're at this point, we'll continue on by sliding this into place. Take one of your bushings, bring that down towards that control arm. Install a washer and then a spacer. Once you have the spacer on there, we'll be using another washer, another bushing, but this time the bushing will be facing up towards the sway bar. If you find you can't fit it in between this area, you can gently try prying up on the sway bar. Use a pry bar in between the sway bar and the lower control arm. If you find you have a hard time fitting the sway bar link in between the control arm and the sway bar, you can carefully try lifting up on the sway bar. We'll use a pry bar for this. Now it's time for the upper mounting bushing here. We'll have that facing down towards the sway bar. Install your washer and your locking nut. At this point, you can snug them up. The torque for this is 14 foot-pounds. Now that we have everything together, we'll center the sway bar link so each of the bushings is in the proper placement. We'll snug it up and then we can torque this to 14 foot-pounds. There we are. A quick confirmation that everything looks as it should. One last quick inspection in this area and we'll continue on with installing the wheel with that hubcap. When installing your hubcap, you want to pay attention to the port for your valve stem. Align it, slide it in place, and then you can start on all 4 of your lug nuts. At this point, we'll bottom them out, get the wheel safely back down on the ground, and we can torque these to 80 foot-pounds. With the wheel back on the ground, let's torque these to 80 foot-pounds in a crisscross manner. Torqued. Okay friend, we installed our front sway bar link. The process for one side of the vehicle is the exact same thing as the other. Once you've completed that, go ahead and take your vehicle for a road test, listen for funny noises. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.